Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the character showcase for Fire Emblem Warriors, and today we're going to have a very special character. This is Oboro, the second character that we'll have for the DLC that came out last week. And the thing about Oboro, the only thing you really need to know is that she's really good. She's, between her and Azura, that's the thing, the two characters that we got in the DLC that had original movesets both have very good movesets. But the thing about Oboro is that you'll actually begin to notice her sheer attack power once you actually get her weapons completely filled out. Once you have her spear unlocked, she's actually going to be one of the strongest characters in the game, and that's good though. Like, there's so many strong characters to choose from at this point, and it's great to know that they're all spear users. So, we're going to quickly take a look at the weapon build that I've given her. Currently, it's not very complete right now. It's going to be the strong attack 1 to buff up her strong attack. The thing about her gimmick, the strong attack, is that she creates a hurricane with her spear. It's quite good in that it has a lot of AoE, but the thing is though, is that it starts off very weak, so you won't actually be able to make use of the amazing AoE until you give her at least a silver weapon would be something you'd want to aim for. But if once you do have that though, you're actually going to be clearing I think 70 people at a time, provided you just run into the middle of one. But the strong attack is also very good for when you're dueling. I'm going to show you in the actual fight that we're going to do right now. We're actually playing the level 84 challenge on a map. And the thing is, when they do a duel, essentially, you see the stun gauge appears, and if you're too far away, then just use that attack, you'll pull them in, and then you'll juggle. Her combo strings, particularly combo 5 and 6, are amazing at breaking gauges at a neutral state. It's really good. Otherwise, Armor Strike, of course, because, she breaks it so easily, why wouldn't you have Armor Strike on her? Fury Builder is very useful. Again, like I said, if you spam the strong attack with a strong weapon, you'll be building up really quickly. I'm pretty sure that she is the fastest builder of Fury Builder, except for Camilla, obviously. But she's if you're second place to Camilla, then that's really good. And of course, Rainstorm. So anything that you want to fill in here, you might want to have a Slayer if that's what you want. You can try having a Swordbreaker if you think the extra damage might be beneficial to you. But that's all up to you guys. Now, in terms of the skills that I've given her Trample Astra as usual. Armored Blow, I really like having on her because I want to be able to do my strong attack whenever I want without being interrupted. Having luck plus 10 is also good. I'm currently working on giving her a luck plus 20 because I know she'll benefit from Luna, but that's going to be asides from that. Otherwise, her skills are very respectable. 89 strength, it's not amazing, but again, strength can only take you so far. Once you give her 720 weapon attack damage, I think, the relatively lower strength, it's not even low strength, it's just relatively low strength, is easily forgiven. Skill at 101 is also very good as well, and of course, speed 103. At an amount like that, you'll be able to stay in Awakening gauge for quite some time. That being said, most of the Awakening, or most of the new characters in the DLC have very high speed anyway, so that should be okay. So again, we're playing the level 74 challenge map, and we're going to go ahead and set Oboro down, and we're going to pair her up with Ryoma, because we're actually at B rank, and she's wearing the Bond Charm right now, so that's going to be about... yeah, I'm going to say that that's going to be about an A rank free Astra for us. Go team. The thing about Oboro is that she pretty much embodies what a good baseline Warriors character should be. In that, she'll have her gimmick, which is the strong attack, and, they usually meant it for duels, but the thing is, look how many people we got in just one button press. We got 66, well, sorry, about 50 people. You can carry people in, and then you can start doing your combos. This one over here is probably one of her best ones, the combo 5. That is 4 strong attacks followed by, 4 regular attacks followed by a strong attack. I'm going to see if I can demonstrate what I mentioned earlier, if it happens. I don't know if it will, but if it does, there we go. So... yeah, so again, he does that attack, I can just pull him in, and then I can go ahead and follow it up with this. This should be a break. Yep, instant break. Armor Strike, doesn't matter, she does too much damage anyway. So yeah, what I meant when I say that she embodies a Warriors character, or a Warriors character in its purest form, is that she has a lot of amazing tools. It's just that you need to give her more damage for her to make more effective use of it. But once you do, though, you're off to the races. She is very good. I'm pretty sure a lot of people to this day will debate who their favorite is in terms of the new characters. But I'm very glad that they really did a good job with their spear users in this game. Especially considering that all we ever had were the Pegasus Knights, which, like, don't get me wrong, they're fun, but the thing is, like, it would be nice to have a bit of variety, and they've given us variety. So like I said earlier, she has this attack, which builds up plenty of meter. We're able to build up one for Ryoma without even any trouble. And yeah, again, her high speed means that she'll be able to stay in Awakening mode for a little bit longer if that's what you feel like doing. She works really well in Awakening mode, let me just tell you that right now, just due to the fact that she can easily break the meters. I'm gonna see if I can do some more combos for you guys, because you're probably gonna get sick of me just spamming nothing but combo 5 all the time. Combo 6 is quite good, but combo 5 would be her best one, because especially before you even get your damage buffs, or, you know, when you give her the true power of her weapon, you might find that, like, you need to have AoE. She doesn't have very much in the way of AoE early on, except for her combo 5, but that's fine because, honestly, it's a fairly good one. I'd say that in terms of effectiveness, her Oboro as a character is, like, it definitely surpasses characters like, say, like Chrom, for example, or Robin. Like, those characters, as good as they are, they're all very well rounded. There's nothing bad about them. It's just that Oboro has, like, she has this. It's she creates a hurricane. How, like, if you don't like that, I mean, what are you doing? Seriously, you become a literal whirlwind of death. And we're gonna go ahead and assassinate this guy. You're actually gonna notice that, like, we're such powerful characters at this point that we're probably not even gonna see or do justice. And I haven't even been able to do a combo 6 the entire time. I'll see if I can do it for the next one, though. I believe there are a couple of shadows that we're gonna have to fight against as well. But she's just such an easy character to use for people that want to get into, and that's why, I mean, it's very debatable who people will pick as their favorites, as it usually is. I mean, honestly, whenever new characters do come out. But, you know, Oboro and Azure are both very strong, and it's great to see that we actually make use of that most of the time, that we actually get to have that discussion. It's not even just a matter of, well, this character does this better, therefore they're better. It's more like, I prefer using this in this kind of character, because with Azura, she's very much built around the matter of, how do I call it? She's more or less built around being paired up. Like, usually everyone would be built around that, but that's kind of the strength of Azura, because she can build Awakening Gauge for her partner, she can build Warrior Gauge for her partner, whereas Oboro, she works very well on her own. So if you're the kind of person that prefers, like, kind of playing solo most of the time, then I think Oboro would be straight up your alley. She's also the faster one as well, in terms of having Astra on both Azure and Oboro. They're very, very quick, but Oboro is just a little bit quicker. Ooh, we're actually going to fight against a Shadow right now. How many KOs do we have? Okay, we actually have to build up some more KOs. That's fine, I'm having fun. Build up some more of this. My goodness, it's so useful, but yeah, when you do first start out, though, you won't be able to take as much advantage of it until a little bit, you know, until you have a little bit more damage. I'm gonna fight against this Shadow. Should be okay. Oh yeah, you can't punish him with this. Whoops. Okay, you know what? Let's see if this combo works, and if not, we might just have to move on. I don't mind wasting some meter, considering how easy it is to get on her. So yeah, that's what else I can say about Oboro, is just the fact that, well, she has her skill crest, which is quite nice. The counter is interesting in that, like, yeah, well, that in and of itself is reliance on having a partner, but the thing is, though, in terms of, like, using that skill, basically it's counter, and what counter does is it increases, there is a small chance of having a shockwave be sent out whenever your partner guards you, and that's really, really cool. But the thing is, though, is that, like, you might not make much use of it, but it was kind of just there because it's a very traditional Fire Emblem. It's a very traditional Fire Emblem skill. We might actually be able to pull this off. Let's try this again. We'll probably just spam this combo because he has low defense at this point. But in terms of your other skills, yeah, Luck, Luna. I think Luck, Luna, and Lethality are going to likely be the main things you'll want on your the main things you're going to want on all of your characters, regardless of what your luck stat is. The reason why I say that is just because, like, Luna, it gives you extra damage. Like, people have actually found that it's essentially just extra damage, which is honestly really, really awesome. But hang on, let me just duel this guy for a second. This is the first time I played a warrior game like this. Whoa! Come on, Oboro, you can do it. Even with a 720, this is quite intense. There we go, punish this one. Should be it. Yes! Ooh, and I get Awakening Gauge. Alright, how many more? Okay, we have to clear out some more fortresses or else we're not going to get our S rank. Now, I'm going to keep on going down over here. One of the things also I want to mention about Luna and why I would recommend it on every character is just because, you know, it's just free damage. And the same thing can be said for lethality, which is for Niles. I'll probably talk about this more next time. But basically the main gist of it is that it's extra damage for it, like, or sorry, there's a chance for extra damage. That's nothing that you'll want to pass up regardless of whether or not your stats say it is. Of course, you know, people, they might want to experiment. And no, like, I am using, on this particular map, something that a commenter suggested while ago, the unkillable Xander, which is very nice for securing objectives, and I really appreciate that, like, for having such a diverse cast, someone actually managed to find a more diverse moveset for them, which is something that I really enjoy. But in terms of having lethality on every character, having Luna on every character, it's something that I would easily recommend most of the time, just because, especially on these higher level difficulties. And moving forward with the DLC, this sets up an awesome precedent because, you know, let's do this combo because we don't see it enough. It looks so cool too. The new precedent of having more difficult stages or more difficult challenges in this game, so that's what I was thinking of. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and fight against Lissa, and we're gonna go ahead and use our Awakening Gauge. Here we go. I love this combo so much. It looks really nice. It's definitely her best combo, the combo 5. I usually find that to be the case. Usually the combo 5 would be end up being the one that I use most. And here we go. And we're gonna finish things off with her Awakening Gauge burn. My goodness, she has a giant spear that she uses against her enemies. That's crazy. But yeah, that's Oboro. For those of you guys that love a character that's all about just charging in and doing many hits, then this would be the character that you'll want to look into. Like, if you don't mind, you know, not having much in the way of a support character, you just want to do nothing but damage. All you want to do is just be a vanguard all the time, and then, like, creating hurricanes, this is the character for you. And definitely the one you'll want to pick if you're going to be playing the DLC. So yeah, everyone, thank you very much for joining me on the Oboro Showcase. Had a lot of fun doing this one, and tune in next time for Niles. Ooh.